The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the link. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw for...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. We let out by their quarterback, the rookie from Alabama.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now Murray keeping it himself. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back. And
that's to the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They're up a yard or two, up to about the 16. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st down, Murray. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Drive will start on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Slot receiver headed right. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Back to the ground after the penalty. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They'll try to set up the screen here.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Slot man in motion right. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Lions.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, faking the give. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Murray. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back. just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having...
And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
Go!
And he'll get this up to the 44. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd
Shotgun snap and a give to White. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it up. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
2 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense. Still 1st down.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He'll drop this underneath to White. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles are back within 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Slot man in motion left. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They send him right out of the slot. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll set up to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Lions. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. They'll stick with him again. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Ready.
He'll find his running back, White. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. On a zone read, a give to White. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On the ground, it's White. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now a give up the middle, and they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
The throw on the run is complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more.
Ready.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Ready. Set go.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White.
Rashad White, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Okay, ready.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set go.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Slot receiver headed right. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Up the middle they go. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see,
and now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that he'll stop the game.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
and what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A run now on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.